Hello viewers, hope you're doing well. This is Vineet Sharma. Welcome back to our YouTube channel. So internet is filled with lots of confusions and lack of information on how this EMI moratorium would exactly going to work, which was earlier announced by Reserve Bank of India. And RBI has advised all private sector bank, public sector bank, any other lending institutions, small finance institutions to provide this option to their customers, so that in this particular time span where people are not able to earn, salaried persons are not able to get their salaries on time, or there's a cut in their salaries, so they can defer their 3 months EMIs. Now there are lots of information provided on the internet for the clarification on this EMI moratorium, but nobody has able to conclude the information rightly. So we have came up with a short video where we would try to explain you whether you should opt it or not. Is there any cost associated with this EMI moratorium? How your outstanding loan balance would turn out to be once the tenure would get end, and many more answers to your queries we would try to give you with this video. So let's start. So the EMI moratorium means you don't have to pay your next 3 months EMI. It does not mean a waiver. That is something clarified by Reserve Bank of India. Now, as we have mentioned in our last video, that if you would have opted for this particular moratorium thing, your original loan tenure would get extended by 3 months. So if you have a 5-year loan tenure, that 5-year loan tenure would become 5-year and 3 months tenure. Now lots of bankers and other industry persons, they've came up with this advice, particularly for salaried section, that you should not opt for this particular deferment of your 3 months EMI, as this particular thing would come up with certain cost. There would be interest accumulation. So we tried to give you the answer to your queries, and we tried to recommend you whether you should opt this particular deferment or not. So if you'd be opting this moratorium, the 3 months deferment on your EMIs, what your bank is going to do is they're going to add these 3 months EMIs to your total principal amount. Now from July onwards, you have to pay the interest on the outstanding principal amount for the remaining tenure. And in such a situation, this particular 3-month deferment EMIs would cost you very much more. For example, if you would have an EMI of 50,000 rupees a month, this way the total deferment of 3 months EMI would be 1.5 lakhs. Now this 1.5 lakhs would be added to your original outstanding principal, and you have to pay the July onwards EMIs on total outstanding principal for the all tenure now. And we have done a calculation. The table will play alongside for you. For everyone who has a home loan, where the residual period is more than 3 years, and assuming your rate of interest is 8.5%, your number of EMIs will increase. If yours is 3 years residual, you will pay 1 extra EMI. If you have 5 years residual, you are going to pay 2 more EMIs. If you have got 10 years home loan left, you will pay extra 5 EMIs. If you have 15 years loan left, you will pay 8 EMIs more. And if you have got full 20 years, you have just taken a home loan, then at the end of 20 years tenure, you're going to pay 15 EMIs more. Now that's not a joke. If you have got 50,000 rupees per month EMI and you're paying even 5 EMIs more, that's what 50,000 into 5, 7.5 lakhs around. That's not a small amount at all. But remember, all this is coming after 20 years. By then the value of money will be very different. All I want all of us to understand is that this is not just a question of 3 months EMIs and 1.5 lakhs more if your monthly outgo is 50,000 rupees. Now one of the other important thing is some bank taking a default option and will take a moratorium, and some has opted out. Something that you have to tell them. So if you want to opt in or opt out, you have to ask your bank to do so. We therefore not recommend you to opt this option unless and until your financial position for the next 3 months is not so good. The EMI moratorium will actually cost you more and will not be beneficial at all. Thank you so much investors for watching our video. Hope you liked it. We will come back with some more financial education initiatives like these. Till then, don't forget to press the bell icon for more updates. Please like, share and subscribe our channel.